Hi, I really hope you enjoyed the book. I definitely did. And now, should we go through some of the questions and activities on the activity pack I made for you? There were two to do before you started reading, so you'll have done those. But after reading the book, I've made a few questions for you, and then there's some activities for you to do later. So the first question is, imagine your family had to move to a new country today. What would you miss most about where you live? How would it feel having to find a new home? So pause the video and we'll get back together once you've done that. The second question is, what does the word home mean to you? What are the first things you think of when you hear the word? How does it feel to be at home? So have a go at that and we can get back together after you've done that. So now that you've thought a bit about what home means to you and what you think of with that word, let's move on to the next question, which is the guards in the story are angry and unempathetic, very not showing much understanding or sympathy towards the family. They're xenophobic, and this means they treat people in a nasty way because those people are from a different country. Why do you think some people are nasty to people who are different to them? And what can we do to stop this? The last question I've written is this. Many stories use symbols. A symbol is an object which has a literal meaning, which is what the thing actually is, but also a symbolic meaning, which is a deeper idea that the object represents. For example, in our story, the birds at the end, they're not just a description, they also represent freedom to go anywhere, because flying means you can move about very easily and nobody's limiting you. And the family wish they had this freedom of the birds. So my question is, in this story, what do you think that the idea of borders represents? That's another symbol. What do you think that represents? And what do the birds do better that humans don't? Now that we've gone through the questions, I've made some activities for you to do, perhaps now or whenever you like. Um, and I hope you'll find these really interesting and fun. And the first one is, imagine if you could speak to the guards. Write a letter to them explaining why the way they behaved towards the family was wrong and how they should have acted towards them instead. I've put some words that you might want to include: refugee, escape, home, understanding, fear, equal, and different. The final activity I've made for you is this. On the first page, it says how our lives changed forever. There are many types of life-changing events. I want you to imagine if you became a millionaire today. How would your life change? And would you change as a person, or would only your lifestyle change? And that's it. That brings us to the end of the reading and the activities. And I've really, really enjoyed doing this with you. I hope you've had a great time too. I hope you've learned something fun and had some great fun as well. It's been a pleasure to do this. And hopefully I'll see you soon. And until then, bye.